In a faraway kingdom, there ruled a king named Edward, who was loved by all. He was wise, fair, and generous. His kingdom prospered, and his people lived in peace. But King Edward had a secret fear. Every night, he dreamed of a shadow following him, a dark figure that grew larger each year. A fortune teller once told him, "Be aware the shadow, it will take everything from you." One day, a beggar appeared at castle gates, asking for food. The guards tried to send him away, but King Edward saw him from his window. "Let him in," the king ordered. "Feed him at my own table." The beggar was brought to the royal dining hall. He was thin, dressed in rags, and had a strange scar across his face. As he ate, King Edward noticed something odd. The beggar cast no shadow on the floor, even in the bright candlelight. "Who are you?" the king asked nervously. The beggar smiled. "I am called Thomas. I have traveled far to meet you, Your Majesty." "Why do you have no shadow?" Edward demanded. "I lost it many years ago," Thomas said calmly, "just as you will lose yours." The king jumped from his seat. "Are you the shadow from my dreams? Have you come to take my kingdom?" Thomas shook his head. "No, Your Majesty. I have come to give you a choice." He stood up and walked to the window. 20 years ago, there were two princes in this kingdom, twin brothers. One was chosen to be king. The other was sent away to prevent rivalry and war. I am that other brother. I am your twin, Edward." The king stared in shock. He looked closely at Thomas' face. Beneath the dirt and scars, the resemblance was undeniable. "Impossible. My brother died as a child." "That is what they told you," Thomas said quietly. "But I was taken to a distant land, given a new identity, and forbidden to return. I lived as a peasant, a soldier, a wanderer. I lost everything, including my shadow, they say, because I was erased from history." King Edward's hands trembled. "Why have you returned? To climb the throne?" Thomas laughed bitterly. "The throne? Look at me, brother. I am nothing. But I came to offer you something." He pulled out a small dagger and placed it on the table. "Kill me," Thomas said simply. The fortune teller was right. I am the shadow that will take everything from you, not by force, but by truth. If people discover you have a twin brother, they will question your right to rule. There will be chaos, perhaps civil war. Some will support you, others will support me. The kingdom will be destroyed." King Edward picked up the dagger, his heart pounding. But Thomas continued, "If I disappear forever, your secret is safe. Your shadow, your fear, dies with me. The kingdom remains peaceful." Edward stared at his brother, at the dagger, at his own trembling hands. Then he did something unexpected. He dropped the dagger and removed his crown. "No," Edward said firmly, "I will not kill you, and I will not hide you." He called for his guards and counselors. When they assembled, he announced, "This man is my twin brother, Thomas, the true co-heir to the throne. From this day forward, we shall rule together as equals, two kings, one kingdom." The counselors gasped. Some protested, but Edward raised his hand. "A kingdom built on lies will eventually fall, but a kingdom built on truth, even uncomfortable truth, will stand forever. My brother and I will be stronger together than I ever was alone." Thomas stared at Edward with tears with his eyes. "But the fortune teller's warning." Edward smiled. "The shadow only destroys when we fear it and hide from it. But When we bring it into the light, it becomes part of us, and we became whole. The two brothers ruled together for 30 years. The kingdom didn't fall into chaos. Instead, it became stronger than ever. For the people saw that their kings valued truth above power. And King Edward never had the nightmare again. His shadow had finally found its rightful place, not as an enemy, but as his brother standing beside him. So, dear listeners, this story tells us truth faced with courage becomes a strength, not a destruction.